So no, I'm not going to cry a fucking river when people who have genocide that's baked into their laws are getting genocided. I don't give a fuck. They're terrible people. It's not even a question. That's it. Just takes enough. That's right. These people are not your allies. They are not the same as us. They come from an inferior culture that is horrible. It kills people for their identity, and it is directly antithetical to everything Western values stand for, and it is an inferior culture in all ways. It is that simple. No, I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel sorry for them. I don't care. I don't support them.
They are trying to cut recipients, okay? It is not happening at the point of recipients. If you cared about Medicare fraud or Medicaid fraud, you would kill Rick Scott. The reason why I'm saying if you cared about Medicare or Medicaid fraud, you would kill Rick Scott is because, and not make him a prominent part of the Republican Party, is because he, to this day, is still also known as committing the largest Medicare fraud in U.S. history. They don't want to actually go after the medical providers or the insurance companies. Those are the people who actually engage in the fraud. It's not your uncle that's like lying about their condition and stealing money from the government by, going to the doctor or whatever.
Yeah. How is one supposed to pretend that these are like equally bad or even like on opposite ends of the political spectrum? No, one of them is a frustration that everyone feels whenever they are going to the doctor, that every person who is on Medicare, Medicaid, feels whenever they are trying to get their prescription medicines. It's why the public was so in unison after the Brian Thompson assassination, whoever did it. And the other is straight out of Mein Kampf.
If Derek Chauvin was not involved and George Floyd was just driving his car and he had never been pulled over, he probably would not have died that day.
Yeah, and if my grandmother had wheels, she would be a bike. What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
That's what my opinion is. And I think the martyrdom of this person, this, in my opinion, is the right-wing version of defending Hamas. That's my opinion. Needlessly divisive, incredibly complex, mostly verifiably fucking wrong. It's complete partisan politics, and it's of the benefit of no one. That's what I think. Or defending Luigi. Yeah. Luigi's is worse than this. I would I don't know, kind of it's worse. I don't know. It depends, right? But like it's kind of the same. You can apply similar logic, but comparing the two seems insane. Only a person of low IQ would. Of course, Hamas is worse than one person, right? Obviously. But my point is that optically, this is the same thing.
What is this in reference to? Is he trying to say that lying about George Floyd's death and supporting Derek Chauvin is the right-wing version of defending Luigi? I'm trying to make sure I understand this correctly, because he has like no logical through line. Yes? Yeah, man. Yeah, a cop doing a public execution is just the same as assassinating the CEO of a healthcare company with the largest claim denial rate. Luigi is basically the Derek Chauvin of the left. Is a take that was not on my bingo card for 2025, but honestly, it fits. It fits with the level of delusion that we are experiencing. I don't even want to look at the Tectone thing. I don't care what Tectone has to say. Close that.